Hello, Melissa from Eagle Cleaning Corporation. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and actually beat some of your competition online. If at the end of the video you have any questions or want to hear more information, feel free to reach out. We can set up a 5 or 10 minute phone call. If not, no big deal. I'm actually going to give you a bunch of free tips and strategies in the video that you could go ahead and apply directly to your site. The 3 things we'll talk about today are content, citations, and backlinks. So we'll start with content, and just looking at your page, Google actually recommends having about 1,500 words of content. You guys do have a good amount of content here. It looks short of the 1,500 words, but I also do want to show you one of your competitors, right? So if we did a regular search just looking at house cleaning Worcester MA in Google, then when we get to the organic section, the first result we're going to see come up is the Maids Worcester. And then we're going to see a couple of the ones after them, but they are pretty far ahead of everybody. So if we look at their page, we're going to see they have a little bit under 900 words of content themselves. So really, you really want to hit that 1,500 mark though. That's where Google is going to optimize your site and help you to rank higher for that. But you don't just want content. You want to make sure you have keywords like house cleaning Worcester MA in there as an example. And keywords are just groups of words that people will frequently search. And so this is just any Google search that you would really do. This is one that I put in for you guys specifically. And there's really 3 ways to get on the first page for any Google search. You can either pay for ads like these companies have at the top here. You can get in the map pack or GMB for Google My Business. Top 3 companies show up on this little preview window. It shows up on the main search page. And the other option is you could show up in the organic section, which you're going to get 10 results on every page. And then at the very bottom, you'll see you get more ads. These people really aren't getting a lot of clicks for these ads because you can see they're not at the top like the other ads, which just tells us they're not paying as much. But let's take a look at this. We'll start with the organic, right? So we talked about content and having those keywords in the content. But the other thing Google's looking for is trust. And so if I take your website, eaglecleaning.com, and I put it into a program that I pay for called Ahrefs, this just allows me to kind of analyze your site, see how it's performing. So we can see at the top here, we have some headers on your page. That's a really good thing. This allows Google to find you a little bit easier. And then the 2 most important numbers we're going to dive into are the UR here, which is Google's trust in your website. And then the DR, which is Google's power behind your site that they've kind of calculated for you. The way to build these up is through backlinks and referring domains. And referring domains are just websites that you guys are linked with. And backlinks are the links that are actually linking your site and their site. Because when you click on a backlink on one of these referring domains, it's going to redirect you back to your site. And it could look just like this, eaglecleaning.com, or it could be a button, or it could be a picture as well. And a great example of this would be like a Facebook business page. If you guys have one set up for Eagle Cleaning, that would be your referring domain, and where you put your web address and your website, that would be your backlink. When you click that, it's going to redirect you back to your site. Now with 86 different sites pointing back at yours, these sites are vouching for you, giving you trust with Google. So with 86 sites pointing back, we can see 51 of your 86 are strong sites. So basically, there's some that aren't really helping you as much, but there's 51 good ones there. That's allowing you guys to be found for about 168 keywords, as long as these are, of course, on your page to begin with. And that's bringing you guys about 63 visitors to your page per month. Now, if we do a quick comparison, and we're going to hop over to the Maids, we can see they got their headers up here. Now, they've got 710 backlinks on 110 referring domains. And if we look, they actually only have 51 strong sites. You guys actually have more strong sites, but if some of their sites are stronger than your strong sites, it wouldn't really matter the number as much because it's all about the quality of those. So we can see that they've got a trust of a 26 right now. Their power is fairly low, but they are bringing in a lot of keywords with 454. And we can see they're getting about 196 visitors per month that are coming into their actual site. So we'll just quickly look back at you guys. So the numbers are actually pretty close. They just have more keywords on their site, really, and they're getting a lot more visitors because of that. And you guys do have some stronger referring domain sites, or at least more that are strong, pointing back at you. Now you're probably thinking, all right, so part of it is they have the keywords in their content, right? But the other thing is we could actually get all of the same ones that they have. And with a site like Ahrefs, I can go through all of their referring domains or websites that are linked to them. I can find those 31 strong ones, and a lot of them I just have to go and join the site, create a membership, or create a profile on those. And you can get the same links as them. So the idea really being that if you get the same ones as them, you should be able to beat them. And then on top of that, we're going to add more so that you'll be able to get ahead of them in the rankings. And you can kind of see what they're doing. And we can see that they're at the top of the rankings for the keyword that we put in. And we know that they're bringing in a lot of visitors, but they're very beatable. We're kind of finding out, especially seeing they don't have a ton of power. Now, the other thing that you can do, of course, is get in this map pack. And the way to do this is through citations. And that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed in directory sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, let's see, what other ones? Better Business Bureau's one. Also your social media, so Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, all of those. Getting those linked, and you'll see the phone numbers here and the website. So you're going to get a lot of direct calls just from being on there because it's the second thing people see. Last option, if you wanted to pay for ads, you could. You would just have to outbid on these Google Guaranteed, these 3, and you'd show up at the top there. All right, I hope that you guys found that helpful. I'll give you a call in a day or so just to ask, if this was in fact helpful, as that was actually my goal here to help businesses. But thank you for your time and have a great day.